Hi, Peter here. Australia's... G'day, Peter here again. I thought I'd do a video today about the concept that I use called train tracks, which is really all about dealing and coping and creating perspective around situations. I found it particularly useful in my situation of dealing with MND, and the term train track really just jumped in my mind, and it was a visual thing where I could see the train track ahead of me, and by putting the issues that I had to deal with inside those train tracks, it meant that I had to deal with it and cope with it. If it was outside that and I didn't deem it important enough, well, it sat outside and I never had to deal with it. So it's been a really, really good coping mechanism for me and taught me a few things. So to support the concept of the train tracks, I think you really need to understand, of course, what is important and what isn't important, because you can't put things inside the train tracks that aren't relevant or aren't important to you. So I find I've probably got the world's shortest checklist that assists me in making this decision. And it really is as simple as yes or no. The creation of certainty around whether it's a big issue for you to deal with or not is really, really a part of the solution here. Once you're in a position to decide whether something is important, and that's a simple yes, no response, then it either goes in the train tracks or it doesn't. And I think that's really helpful for me in terms of how I've coped with my situation and how I've lived, and literally lived, the concept of putting these issues that I need to resolve personally inside the train tracks. It's not important. It doesn't even see the light of day these days. Jumps in my head. I'm able to think it through pretty quickly and say, no, it's not important. Don't worry about it. And it goes to the wayside. Conversely, if it's inside those train tracks and I have deemed it important, well, it's there for a reason and it needs to be dealt with, and I can find that I can do that reasonably easily. Thanks for the people who've been giving me some feedback about that. I've spoken to a few people and the people using it, which I'm thrilled with, and I'm really grateful that I'm getting that feedback and it's working for people, and I am helping some people cope in still tough times. Hope that helps, and take care out there. Hit like, hit subscribe. I don't know why I do this. I do it because I enjoy it, and if I help a few people along the way, then that's fantastic. Thank you and take care. Cheers.